Hey guys, welcome back to Sjin's farm. I hope you guys had a really good Christmas. I hope you stuffed yourselves silly with all of the Christmas food that you could manage. But I hope you also left enough room for chilies. Now, if you can see behind me, we've set up 2 extra carts and we've got 2 awesome farms, and I'll show you those in a sec. This episode, what we're going to be looking at, I think, is sludge removal. Dealing with some of that sludge that we have over on the farm. But it's good to be back. It's good to have you guys back with me. So let's jump in and check out the farm. Right, so as I've said, I set up 2 more carts, and you've already seen me do that in the Railcraft tools and Steve's cart builders. But yeah, we've basically got 1 farm over here with loads and loads of wheat set up. So this is the wheat farm. And just over there, we've got another farm set up full of potatoes. So now we have potatoes, wheat, and carrots all being farmed over here by Chili Wowers. We've got cargo managers set up, and they're sucking out all of the fruit and veg and sending them over to these upgraded jabber barrels, and these barrels are going to get super full of all the awesome stuff we need. Now, we had loads of carrots because this was running for quite a while on its own. The potatoes have been going as well, and we've got quite a few stacks of those, but we've only got 1 stack of wheat. I wonder why that is. Maybe the cargo manager isn't quite set up right. So this farm in the middle is the wheat. Let's take a look. Oh, I know what it'll be. The problem with this cart is that we've got seeds as well, and as well as wheat, and the pipe's clogged up with all the seeds that are trying to get out before the wheat. So what we're going to need to do is set up another barrel over here for seeds as well. I'll have to use a jabber barrel for the seeds. But also, actually, what I want to do is bring the excess seeds that we get from this farm back over to my main farm, because that's where we're doing all the biofuel generation. Speaking of biofuel, let's go and check out the Biofuel Hut. Alright, so here we go. It looks like, the bioreactor isn't doing anything. Well, let's just empty my hand for a second and see what's going on inside the bioreactor. Oh wow, there's no seeds in here at all. We're not making any biofuel. We got plenty of biofuel in there though. So let's check out the bioreactor, see what they're doing. They're full too, they're full of energy. Well, there must be nowhere for the energy to go, so let's go and see what's going on down with the energy cube down here. Now, I had to replace all of the elite energy cable because it's bugged in this mod pack. For some reason, it won't work. I replaced it with redstone energy conduits though, and they did work. So let's go over here, and here we go, the Resonant energy cell. Ah yeah, so this is pretty full up, and it's slowly ticking down as we send power out around the farm. Oh man, now I've had to go underneath the farm and fix up all of the clogged stuff, because there was a whole bunch of this stuff clogged up and getting in the way. Some of the seeds weren't going to the right place. Some of the essences that we're getting from our magical crops also weren't going to the right place. So I've cleared those up, and as you can see, I've fully upgraded all of our jabber barrels. Check these out. Oh yeah, looking pretty badass. Now we have a small problem. Check this chest out over here. It's full of junk. There's all kinds of weird seeds in here because we've got a serious overflow problem over at our plots. We're getting too many seeds and we need a way to get rid of them. So I thought, what better way than to set up a bunch of barrels that we have up there, just out of sight, that we're going to put all the different types of seeds in as a way for them to go somewhere. So let's just fill up our pack with all these seeds and put them in each of the barrels. Right, so I've got all the seeds. Now let's go and put them inside the barrels. Here we go. So, we've got a load of barrels, but I'm not quite sure this is even going to be enough. We might need another layer because we've got so many different seeds. Well, let's start with the essence seeds. In you go. Then we go on to diamond seeds. Very important, very valuable. Blaze seeds. Off they go. Iron seeds. Need to get rid of those too. Obsidian seeds. Need a place for them. Air seeds. Oh, missed the barrel. Water seeds. Now these are the important ones because these are the ones that were overflowing. Earth seeds we had an excess of. And we had an excess of force seeds. Right, now let's go and look at the sludge machine because oh, whoa, look at all these moonstones that have landed over here. Oh, they're almost blocking the entrance. It's a bit of a menace. Right, so this tank is, it's getting full to the brim with sludge. We better deal with this before it starts overflowing and getting filthy sewage and sludge all over our farm. Now, if you look at the sludge boiler, it's got sludge, it's got energy, but it's idle. It's not doing anything. Why isn't it doing anything? Well, because these sludge machines have already minced up all of the sludge into like dirt and stuff, but it's got nowhere to go. It's all going to this tesseract. What we need to do is make it go somewhere else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk down this platinum chest for the time being, and I'll dig the tesseract. Oh no, I'm taking damage. You know what that means? That means the sludge boilers are a-boiling. Oh man, I'm taking heavy hits. But oh no, so we got a chest down there that's collecting all of the sludgy dirt, but we need to get that dirt out of there and have a look at it. But we can't get close because the sludge boilers are on. Oh, that's something we're gonna have to deal with that at some point. Right, but also there's a bunch of machines up here that I don't think are getting sludge removed from them. Yeah, so if you take a look at this harvester, it's full on sludge. So we're going to have a sludge overflow problem pretty soon. And, yep, this one too. Now we've also got, what are these things over here at the side? They're pulsing. What are they doing? Oh, now these are fertilizers. They don't make sludge by the looks of it, but they don't have any fertilizer either. I wonder what putting a stack of fertilizer in here would do to all this cotton. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and get some bones, turn it into bone meal, and see what we can do with this fertilizer, see if it works. Because if bone meal works in these things, we can get a train system running around that can drop off bone meal to these fertilizers and get us planting these things super quick. Now this is cotton, which we don't actually need. So what we could do is, we could replace these with bone seeds, and then that'll make bones, and then we can use the bones that we create with the plants to make bone meal to feed the fertilizer. And the system should feed itself with some extra bones being created. So let's go and get a stack of bone meal and see what this does. Whew, okay, so we've got all the extra barrels that we've needed, all upgraded. We've got a whole bunch of empty ones, but we might need that space later on. We've got extra seeds there. So let's just jump in and see if we can find some extra item ducts around here. I think, is it thermal expansion or mine factory reloaded? There we go, item ducts. Right, let's get these out of here and hook these up to the main system and get these seeds being filtered off. Now what I'm going to do, I think, is bring them up this way towards the roof, like this, go through this, and now I need to hook them up to all these barrels. So I'm just going to run some cables around the back here. I hope 3 stacks of this cable is enough. I'll only hook up the ones that have got seeds in at first. So that's these 4, plus all the barrels at the bottom. And then I'm going to bring the cable along here, up past this torch. It's going to get quite dark in here, so I might have to put some lights up to make sure we don't get any monsters spawning again. And then up over here, down here. Oh, and now it's all hooked up and we should see these seeds leaving this chest. Oh yeah, it looks like stuff being sucked out and it's being put in the chests. Oh yes, sweet. Okay, perfect. Right, now that's all sorted out. I'm going to get some bones from this barrel over here, make some bone meal, and see what this does to our fertilizer system. Now, I think it's raining again, so I'm just going to banish that. Now, most farmers love rain, and I don't mind it so much, but the problem is it makes the whole place so dark and dingy, and I don't like that. So let's pop over here and see what a full stack of bone meal does to this fertilizer. You guys ready for this? Oh yeah, oh wow, you get 3 stacks of fertilizer, of bone meal for one stack of bones. Okay, and in goes... I'll tell you what, I'll put all the bone meal in, why not? Bam! Oh, whoa, look at all that cotton getting grown! Oh, wow, I think the fertilizer is actually fertilizing quicker than the harvester can keep up. That's crazy. How quick is it going through? Oh, it's going through this bone meal super fast, though. But we must be making loads and loads of cotton balls. Oh, yeah, and just look at all that stuff. Wow! That's amazing. So if that's what fertilizer can do, imagine what would happen if we had that feeding bone plants that can make even more bones. Oh, this is crazy. But what I need to do is hook up these harvesters to the slime sludge system before we get a bit of a sludge overload over here. So I need to go and find some fluid ducts. Yeah, plenty of fluid ducts over here. Or at least I hope there are. Let's go and see if this is enough to hook the extra harvesters up to our sludge system. Right, so we suck out of this. Come around the tree. We'll go around this way. Then over to this harvester as well. And now we need to bring it down to the main sludge system. So we'll just bring it over here. Now we want to leave a way for us to walk over here, so I'm going to have to go underground with these pipes. But that shouldn't be a problem. Whoops. Man, the one thing I hate about grass is the fact that you always click on it and build next to it rather than replacing it. That sucks so much. Okay, so let's just get rid of this fence with touch dig. Oh, whoops, there it goes. And so does the wood above it. Now we want pipe there. Oh, now I'm stuck. Can I get out? Oh no, I can't get out. Oh yes, of course I can, because I'm a wizard and I can fly. And I can also see in the dark. Fantastic. Right, so we want the pipe to come along here and then along the fence like this. And this should hook it up to our existing fluid duct system. There we go. Perfect. And now let's double check this is all being sucked out. Yeah, there's no sludge in that buffer. And it's all going down to the sludge boiler. But we do have the problem that if we try and get close to the sludge boiler, we're going to get poisoned. Just going to use this wooden plank to fix this. Like that. And oh yeah, it's all looking pretty good so far. So what I think we need to do next episode is rig up a system for us to get fertilizer being produced by turning bones into bone meal, get the bone meal sent back to the fertilizers at those plots. But also what we're going to do is we're going to install some extra fertilizers down here at these extra plots so we can get all of these John Grow plots. John Grow, we can get Homor, and we can get a storm of crop all growing super fast with the aid of some fertilizer. But what I'm going to do before we leave is I'm going to go down in here, double check on the sludge boilers. I'm just going to brave this. This is going to give me damage, but oh, hang on a sec, we've got a zombie over there. Luckily I found my Inferno spell. Oh yeah, death from above. Does so much damage. Right, let's go in here and check this chest and see what's inside. Oh yeah, now this is all the stuff the burning sludge gets us. Heat sand, mud balls, dirt, piles of ash, soul sand, peat. Oh, now peat is important. We can use peat to make fertilized earth. We're also getting, taking damage. We can also get mycelium, clay, tainted soil, mud balls, dried dirt, hardened dirt, gravel, sand, and hardened sand. Sweet, that's just the stuff we want. Let's just get this moonstone out of the way. Oh man, he's got a big sword. But my sword is green and infused with the power of diamonds. Oh yeah, eat lead, sucker. Right, let's just get this stone out of the way. And the moonstone over here, this can go the journey too. Getting a lot of moonstone from this, actually. Moonstone is quite valuable, but if you just go AFK for like a couple of hours while it's nighttime, you get a ton just spawning in the fields around you. If anything, I wish I could turn moonstone off because, well, it gets really annoying having to come back and play and just find moonstone meteors have rained down everywhere, spoiling all of your nice terrain. Right, now I've also got some boxes that I've prepared because, well, we've got all these sludge, we've got all these fermentation barrels out here, and we need to get those somehow into the Laughing Demon Tavern. So what I'm going to do is just box them up. Right, so let's just get this kettle and all this brewing equipment moved over to the Laughing Demon Tavern, but it's nighttime, so I think I'm probably going to call it there. So this episode, we solved our sludge problem. That's one of the things removed from our, oh yeah, look at this magical mage armor and these wonderful antlers. So this episode, we dealt with our sludge problem in a big way, and I showed you the new farms that we got set up with Steve's carts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new cart that's just pure storage, and I'm going to have it travel around the farm to deliver the bones in the bone meal so that we can get all the fertilizers up and running and growing our plots so that we grow all of our stuff twice as fast, maybe even 3 or 4 times as fast. We also increased our storage capacity at our barn. We made our barrels like 5 times as big now. They can all hold about 7,000 stacks or so, which is more than we're ever going to need. And also, we put a place for our seeds that were clogging up our item system to go as well. They can all be placed in barrels, and when those barrels get full, all the excess gets destroyed. So next time what we'll do is we'll deal with the fertilizer, we'll turn bones into bone meal, get that bone meal into the plants. But until next time, guys, take care.